Alrighty. Hello. It's the Kiki man. I guess we'll see how many people show up. Currently uploading a video, my newest collection update while this is streaming. So we'll see how many lag spikes we get from that, or see how just the internet does. Maybe my internet will be fine. Maybe I can upload stuff and stream at the same time. It's been taking just a little bit longer than I hoped to render everything, so I was hoping to have the video out before I streamed this, so I wouldn't be doing this, but I'm also kind of running out of time if I want to stream today. So let's see. The stream looks good. Good quality, okay. Cool. Well, we'll just hang out for a bit, see if anybody shows up. Anybody wants to chat. If not, or if the internet bugs out, then I'll bug out myself. Let's see. I'm gonna throw on just something in the background. Let's see. I'm gonna throw on. Let's see. Throw on. Okay. So now it's complaining about the stream quality. Maybe this is impossible. Just keeps fussing at me. Not enough steady movement to maintain. Whatever the hell that means. Slimming down my upload. I'll give it a little bit. If anybody pops up, then I'll stick around. If you know that. Yeah. Just gonna let just get a couple viewers. Will it show me the chat here inside of OBS, or no? It doesn't look like it. We got Alex Webb. What's up, my guy? Alright, they have this cool new feature. I can see the concurrent viewers and stuff. I want to let me see the chat. Select stream. Okay.
Is it ignorant to
Okay, I guess it just lets me view statistics.
Is it
Not.
arrogant to ask as the vision fades away?
It's great to see you back again for the first time in so long. Long time no see. I know. I just uploaded, well, I'm uploading right now. It's 46% done. Uploading the newest collection update. Just turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I'm uploading the newest video. It'll kind of like give you guys a full update on like my situation, what happened, and also like show you off the new collection, which you can see a little bit of behind. I really wanted to stream today because today I'm off, and it's taken so long to render the big ass video, so here I am, just trying to squeeze in a stream while I can. Alright, we got hi, I've been watching you since like 2019. It's been weird looking at a lot of these the dino tubers heavily change their collections when I'm still here collecting Collecta and Safari and stuff. I mean, hey, that's cool. Puppy Fox Girly Pop. Don't recognize that name. Did you change your name? Maybe, I don't know, maybe you didn't comment back then either. I'm very curious if I'd recognize you. But thank you for watching me since then. Back when I actively made videos. So that's really cool. The let me this is kind of distracting me up here, so I'll put that right there. Yeah, just call me Rosie. I did change my name a while ago. Rosie! That sounds a little familiar, but maybe it wasn't you. I feel like there was somebody like Rose or Rosie from back then. Well, it's nice to see you again. You as well, Alex Webb. Both of you guys. If you are Rosie, I think I remember you. So, two familiar faces right off the bat, which is nice. What was I saying? I have no idea. I'm hoping to come back a little bit more in full force, like I was trying to do last year. But, like I talked about that a little bit in my video I'm currently in the middle of updating. Or uploading. But don't really get the chance to talk to you guys very much anymore, so I'd love to have another one of our just chill hangouts, talk about newer, recent stuff, see how you guys are doing. Also, oh, that's what I was going to say, is that you still collected Safari stuff. I mean, I still have some. I don't think you can see any of them. No, you can't. Well, you can see that little Safari wolf and, I can't even see because it's not live. There we go. That little Safari wolf, and there's a Collecta water buffalo and a Safari white buffalo, which is actually a white bison. I got some of those guys still. There's some dinosaurs over there, but how has figure collecting been? I mean, great. I don't think I feel like I've been in a pretty constant state, or consistent state, of always feeling like my collection's been the best it's ever been. But right now, I really love it. I love the way that it looks in my room. You guys will get a full tour of that in the video. This is like the pride and joy right here, is this new case I have. Just love everything. Most of it's Creative Beast now, because I mean, they're scientifically accurate, they're just so colorful and gorgeous, they're so fun to collect. I've really been enjoying those. I've been slowing down due to money, and I'm hoping to get a bunch soon. My last figure was the How Long Good Iguanodon. That's a cool one. I'm considering getting that one. I haven't gotten it yet. We're only barely dipped my toes into How Long Good so far, but I'm living on my own. I don't live with my parents anymore, so expenses are tighter. But I live with my sister Mandy and her fiance. So they're really great roommates. Back here in Colorado, which is cool. I talk about that a bit in the video as well. I can go more in detail, but I think I've got a pretty steady rate because like my collection's not really growing whole, like very rapid. I'm like swapping stuff out, and I like it like that. I definitely think Hiya Toys is just going to start accumulating, though. Creative Beast is going to slowly accumulate as well, but they just keep releasing stuff that I want. And I still feel like it's a very well-curated collection, so I want to get more BOTM with money. They are expensive. That's why I just I get less things but higher quality things now. It's just a different, ratio. I have a lot of How Long Good stuff, but almost none of the sauropods. Oh, that's like almost all I got now. Well, I don't know how many How Long Good I have, actually. I think they're even. I have the T-Rex, the Trike, and the Giga, and then I have 3 sauropods, so... here, you'll see them in the video, but I can tilt it up here. Got the Argentinosaurus, the Brachiosaurus, and the Diplodocus, and the How Long Good, Giga, Trike, and T-Rex. T-Rex is hidden behind the Trike, but those are all my How Long Good figures, I believe. Yeah. That's all of them. The stuff I got for Christmas is still on my floor. I need new shelves. That's funny. Don't even have enough room for that. I have a lot of How Long Good stuff. Oh, that's where you're at. Are you still living in your parents' house or something like that? Struggling with room? I can understand that. I've been there. The sauropods are just way too expensive for me. I don't know when I'll ever get them. Yeah, they're pricey, but I feel like they're I think very affordably priced for what they are. Like both of these guys over here were less than $100, so I think that's awesome for how big they are. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. They're big. They're huge. See this guy in particular. Fucking household animal. Just get the How Long Good Diplodocus. It's better anyways. I mean, FOMO is a thing. I mean, it happens, but I remember there was figures back when I was much younger and didn't have a lot of money and I couldn't get them immediately. There was definitely moments where I had that, where I was it sucks, I'm missing out on this. But then, time moves on and, you recontextualize it, new things show up, and you're that wasn't... there was a lot of figures I was missing out on from, Papo, Collecta, Safari, and stuff like that for a while, and then enough time passed, and I'm I just don't even want any of them now, So, it's time changes stuff. Especially with all these competing companies now, it's awesome that we have so much competition because it makes better and better figures, and so there's not a lot that you're, really missing out on. Because there's going to be newer stuff. Let's see. Let me turn this down, see if that's that nice volume. See how I feel about that. Let's see. Yeah. Probably should be adjusting the volume right here. Make it a lot nicer and quieter. There we go. A little bit more background music now. Okay. I actually think yeah, I've seen. I've slowed down heavily on the Mattel figures bar from some ones. Actually, I don't know. I just care way more about accuracy now. Yeah, you change your priorities and taste over time. Really curious where How Long Good and PNSO are gonna go with their new lines, their mammal and articulated stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't think either of them have really touched into that very much. They've kind of stayed in the dinosaur realm. I hadn't really thought about that too much, but then again, I guess I don't follow those companies as intensely as I used to. How Long Good, they're doing just good enough that they actually are still interesting in static figures, but I hadn't really been much interested in static figures, and PNSO was barely scraping by. Always, PNSO is kind of really hit or miss. And right now, I know they're going through a lull right now. Like they said, they don't even know when their next figure that's going to come out is, because they like, I don't know. I guess they're hitting a financial barrier or something like that, overproducing figures, and they're having to deal with competition from How Long Good, which is making competitively priced figures with better accuracy and stuff. So I used to watch back in 2019, and seeing the stream feels like returning to your hometown after years. Hope you've been doing well, boss. It's great to see you too, dude. Wow, like, two people like literally calling back 2019 in particular. It's great to see you. I recognize your name. I'm doing much better now than I have been in recent years, so I hope you're doing very well as well, my guy. I have a video currently uploading while we're doing this. It says 15 minutes left, 66% uploaded. It's gonna be like a collection update, a little bit of just a status update on what was going on with me and whatnot. It'll be a fun little update. I'm definitely gonna get the Paraceratherium along with the Eofauna one. There's another one besides the Eofauna one. I didn't even know there was another Paraceratherium being made. I have the Eofauna one pre-ordered because, of course, I do. I mean, that thing looks awesome. Big Peniso enjoyer, but I didn't know they were going through a rough patch. Yeah. Forget who found out. Somebody messaged them directly because it's been a while since they were releasing anything, since like the articulated figure or something, and they basically said that there's not going to be any more figures for a while. And they didn't really say why. Still need that Tamaraptor and Zool. I don't remember the Tamaraptor. Zool, I think you're talking about the Safari one, right? I think Safari made a Zool. Oh, and the Toro Venator. At least PNSO hasn't died like Vitae. I've been aiming to get a Vitae figure for years. I was too, but, you know, like I said, status changes, and, like, now they're not as standout as they once were. I mean, like, they're just great competitors. How Long Good made a Paraceratherium? Oh, really? They're making a Paraceratherium. It's out already. Ugh. I just realized. Excuse me. At least I have stuff from them to catch up on. Let me see. How Long Good Paraceratherium. Oh, you know what? I think David showed this to me at some point. This does look vaguely familiar. This looks like old Collecta, but a little better, obviously. Yeah, their mammal game is not as good as their dinosaur game, but this is I think their first attempt, right? So they'll get better at it. Looks pretty decent. Doesn't look as good as the Eofauna one. God, oh yeah, here's a comparison picture of the two. Yeah, Eofauna's still very much the boss of that, but that's not bad. It's not a bad first attempt. It's new territory for him and whoever their sculptor is. PNSO. One thing I enjoy most about the figure collecting is species diversity, and PNSO does exceed at that. They do have a lot of different things. In fact, they literally take species that shouldn't be turned into figures and make them into one. Like in, what is that? I forget what its name was, but it was like some Spinosaurid that wasn't even a Spinosaurid. It was like a marine reptile, and they turned it into a Spinosaurid figure. That was embarrassing. Yep. Collecta has a modern Paraceratherium? Is that the one that Cameron used to have? Yes, Sinopleurosaurus, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, you can copium your way around it, but I still think it's goofy. They're like, I don't know what that company's doing. Like, they have some weird standards on what they do. Like, and also just the fact they turned that into a Spinosaurid figure at all just gives me so little confidence that they, like, actually research the animals that they're doing. Hong Kongosaurus? Bro, it's just an unnamed footprint IRL. Wait, really? I didn't know that. We got Bionaclesaurus in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Ironically, I think this is the first time I've kind of spoken to you in a hot minute, Gibson. You and I still haven't caught up in quite a while. It was red and gray. Are you talking about the... What are you talking about? The Paraceratherium? They literally made up a genus name for it? Just based off of a footprint in Hong Kong? That's hilarious. That's actually adorably pathetic. Is how I'd choose to describe that. The modern collection one. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at it. Use a collector. Oh wait, you talking about this one that has like mutton chops? That one's so goofy. This one's got to be fairly old, right? I don't think it's that. Oh, this is 2022? What? Oh god. God, it looks like an abandoned stepchild. Dinosaur Island Seasons 1 through 3 remaster when? Oh yeah, we need the remaster in 4K. I want to see that. Wait, am I thinking of... I was going to say the basketball in the background, but I think that's Dinosaur Island Revival that has the basketball in the background. DI Seasons 1 through 3 remaster coming this never. Wait, it's a good figure too, weirdly? Which one are you talking about? This Collecta Paraceratherium, you like it? Man, I guess this one just fell off my radar entirely. What do you like about it? I think it looks kind of gross. I think it looks really gross. Oh god, this is the one I was thinking of that Cameron had in his videos. The one that's looking off to the side. That one's so charmingly bad. Remember that PNSO half-sale Dimetrodon that they just never released? Straight out of... I have no idea what you're talking about. Hi again, I'm taking a quick break and eating pretzels. Hey, it's Dino Man 99,000. I didn't remember you having that number on the back of your name, but I guess we got that on there. This man I was just talking to on the phone earlier. He's out in the bushes in Montana tracking wild dinosaurs that have survived the KT mass extinction. I'm crying. My man eating pretzels was talking about the fictional... Oh, that one. Okay, I gotta look at that one. I don't know why I didn't look at one yet. Hong Kong. I literally unfollowed them on social media and stuff. Why am I just getting Chunkingosaurus? It's like refusing to show me this. Oh, it corrected it. What the hell? Hong Kong. It's literally trying to autocorrect me to Chunkingosaurus and it won't let me search it up. There we go. Oh, this is cool. When was this? This is, yeah, you're not kidding. This is unironically really cool looking. Just a fictional sauropod. I guess it's a fun excuse to just make up your own dinosaur. I wonder how publicly they make this. An unnamed dinosaur discovered in Hong Kong, and we temporarily called it Huey G the Hong Kongosaurus. Okay, I guess they're not like fully hiding, but they're not being completely honest about the fact that it's just a footprint either. So. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Just to make yourself a little bit more unique, I guess. You look like a gamer tag with the 99,000 at the end of it. And then again, I'm Kiki Zilla 101, so who the fuck am I to talk? Love Google now, definitely. It knows it's fake. I know. It was literally trying to hide it from me. It was freaking suppressing it. It was information suppression. It was like fact checking it. It's like, Elon, shut up. The Hong Kongosaurus isn't a thing. I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it's 2025 is where I think it said. You might not believe in Hong Kongosaurus, but he believes in you. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Now, see, flattery from imaginary people doesn't really get to my giblets, but however, or somehow, I only just now noticed that you're only coming through my left ear hole, by the way. Is that really the case? Is anybody else experiencing this? Oh my god. It is just the left ear hole. Oh yeah, because this is directly from... properties? Oh yeah, this is a promble, because... advanced audio properties. Audio input capture. So it's coming to the left one. That's okay. There we go. I think it's better now. I switched it to mono. There is a feature I can make it mono. Is that better? He's not imaginary, he's alive and well in the thoughts and minds of many. Might be able to just switch to mono. Yeah, that's what I just did. I literally, it's because the audio interface and it's only coming out the left side. I've run into this every time I have to hook the audio from my mic just raw into whatever else, and I always forget. Thankfully, OBS had a setting for that, so. Thank you for catching that. Also, this is Gibson you're listening to in the background right now. You're seeing him in the chat right now. That's him singing. He's singing his fucking lungs out over a song that I wrote. He's playing drums on this and playing piano. Torvis Pax, link in the description. Listen to Heyday of Reptiles, what's on right now. The whole album is, I just have it playing on in the background. Absolutely shameless plug. How is the volume of the music, by the way? Is it too loud? I asked earlier, but I don't think I really got much input. But especially now that I've got an audio file in the chat, maybe he'll have an opinion. Man, the chat is just dead. I don't know what happened. Only 3 minutes left on the video, yay! Alright, volume sounds fine, good. Maybe a tad loud, but fine. Yeah, I have literally on my media player, it's at volume 1 out of 100 right now. But then I realized that, like, I think whatever OBS is doing is, like, making it louder, so I have to, like, down the volume in OBS. So, there you go. Brought it down 19 decibels. Hey, Tyrant's Domain. That's a familiar name. How are you doing? We're just catching up. I'm currently in the act of uploading my update video and collection update video. That kind of explains where the, I started getting a rhythm again and then just died. So it kind of explains that, and hoping that Kiki and Coffee is going to just be coming back again as a major staple. I don't foresee any major roadblocks like I ran into, which I explained in the video, but yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, just using this as a nice little excuse to catch up with you guys. I kind of missed just the nice little interactions. Been a lot of really great messages from you guys over the years on my videos that just keep coming through, and the fact that, like, I've basically been MIA on YouTube for like 6 years and you guys are still interested in how I'm doing and what's going on and wishing that I could come back and stuff is very heartwarming. It really is. So I'd like to find a place for Kikizilla to be a little bit more consistent in my life. What are some relevant prehistoric topics we could talk about that I don't feel exhausted of? Can't think of many, to be honest. I have a great group of friends I get to talk to about a bunch of stuff, but I'm sure you guys might be curious about certain things, so I'll wait for that. Ooh, 37 seconds left on the upload. We're about to get a Kikizilla 101 upload drop while we're streaming. I love that my internet's handling this well, though. It's pretty awesome.
I need to die.
A little birdie told me your favorite part of the story was an ending.
Hey, that's funny. That's Troy's voice right there, and he just messaged me on Discord. Thoughts on the remaster for Godzilla? Oh my god, dude! Thoughts on this? Holy shit, that came out of fucking left field. Like, I don't think anybody was expecting that. People have been talking about and celebrating that for so long. Hey, it's Dinoxels as well. Welcome to the chat. That's so hype. So hype. And it's coming to so many platforms, too. I am buying the fuck out of that thing. So excited about it. That's... Oh my god. Yeah, Also, they only showed 3 kaiju in the trailer. I'm like, what? Have you guys not finished remastering the other ones yet? Like, how are you not, like, showing off more monsters than that in the trailer? I don't know. Very odd. Then they made, like, a big deal out of Mechagodzilla. I'm like, yeah, we know he was in that game. Like, what are you... I don't know. Am I excited for Surviving Earth? Am I? Yes! Oh my god, I was watching an interview with Tim Haynes last night. I forget the guy's... Some dinosaur guy. I don't think he was around back when I was really active on DinoTube. Some newer guy, but some paleo channel has got a... Seems like a pretty cool guy. Does, like... I think he just, like, kind of does paleo updates and stuff. But he did some interview with Tim Haynes, and it was really nice to hear from Tim Haynes his perspective on some of the stuff. But I'm so hyped about it. So hyped about Surviving Earth. It sounds like it's going to be a fucking awesome show. The Godzilla and Ghidorah models look kind of weird to me. They do, but, like, in a kind of charming way. Like, they kind of have, like, this boxiness to them. Like, it really feels like they just, like, rezzed up. Like, not, like, in a Minecraft-y kind of way, like, just rezzed up the textures. But, like... They rezzed up the textures, but tried to keep, like, the kind of charming old shape to the models. And, like, only a little bit, like, influence the shape of the models. And I think it's kind of cool. It really makes it feel more like a remaster. And, like, they kept as much of that old charm as they could. I think it looks great. They do look a little weird, but, like not the most accurate to their film counterparts. But also, they showed off, like, Heisei Godzilla instead of Godzilla 2000. I don't know. Some odd choices they made with that reveal. But this Godzilla Day is going to be crazy. Got fucking -0 dropping. Got that Destroy All Monsters Melee dropping. Got that new short film coming. And like a whole bunch of other stuff that they probably haven't revealed yet. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to Surviving Earth. So weird to be in the era where we always get dino docs. Yeah, like we had a full resurgence. Prehistoric Planet really brought it back. We have a lot to thank for that show. I don't know. Surviving Earth might have started production. It's been in production for a long time. It might have started production around the same time as Prehistoric Planet. I'm not sure. But yeah, Surviving Earth is going to be so cool. I'm so excited about it. I also really like their vision for it, because I thought it was just going to be like every major extinction event. It's not. They are cherry picking specific extinction events that are like nice metaphors or like comparisons for things that are going on right now. And I think that's an awesome way of looking at it. It did start right after Prehistoric Planet. After Season 1 released? Is that what you're saying? How old is Prehistoric Planet Season 1 at this point? It's been around. It's been out for a while. That was 2022? That was longer ago than I thought. And we have gotten 3 seasons of it now, so I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, we're totally in a Dinodoc revival arc. There's gonna be a human episode finale to Surviving Earth? I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, what, we got like season 2 in like probably 2024 or something. Was Prehistoric Planet season 3 this year? Or was that last year? I don't remember. It was recent though, right? I think. Yeah, the finale has no time skips and seems to be bears versus people. What? Thoughts on Netflix's Life on Our Planet, Netflix's The Dinosaur, both of which are narrated by Morgan Freeman. I can't comment too much on Life on Our Planet because I'm under an NDA because I made that whole show and told them to make it as ass as they could. And just like absolutely destroy the T-Rex's face, just give him way too many teeth and make him really fat and ugly. And then the what you call him, the Allosaurus, as like rip off the big Battle of Big Rock Allosaurus, just like make him skinnier and stupid. Yeah, that was that's why I can't talk about that one at all. Also, like, yeah, sorry. I can't confirm or deny my involvement in the dinosaurs. Now, the dinosaurs, I've seen 3 out of the 4 episodes of that one, so I could talk about it. And I had absolutely nothing to do with this one. So I could say that it's got a pretty cool intro, and it's better than the other one that I haven't seen. It's also obvious which models are new, because they clearly took some of the criticism and actually tried to design accurate dinosaurs. Like, the Eutyrannus looks good. The Dilophosaurus looks good. And then you get to the Jurassic section with the Allosaurus, and it's like, what are these things? Oh, that new How Long Sarcosuchus looks so cool. I almost bought it a couple weeks ago, but I was tight on money and just decided not to swing it yet. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna buy it with a couple other small How Long Good ones I've been wanting to get. Definitely did watch most of the dinosaurs, and I certainly do sort of remember it. Yeah. The Island Trike is still being there. Killed me. That's the only episode I didn't watch. I watched it with Gibson, David, and Eric, or Dino Man, Spinosaurus, Spino Dude, and we all got to that third to last episode, and we're like, all right, we'll get back together and do the last one. We just like still haven't gotten around to watching it. I think that's literally the last time I talked to you, Gibson, was that when we watched that. At least the Allo is remodeled. The Trike is painful. Is the Allo remodeled? What, you mean like the damage on its face? Like, oh, are you talking about like from Jurassic Park? You're saying like change from Jurassic? Like, is that Trike really just from? No, it's not the same one from Jurassic Park. It looks pudgier, right? But it's very close. It's definitely like less remodeled than the Allo. Prehistoric Planet Season 3 was last year, 2025. Okay, that's the last year. We're fucking great at it. No finishing things. Just look at our ReZero. Oh, yeah. Dude, there's a whole new season that's coming out. Even Nate's been watching it for past us. He, like, just started ReZero, and he's already gotten past it. Yeah, we gotta definitely get back on that at some point. We're gonna say that right now and never get back to it at some point. Alright. Probably in a month. Yeah, we'll see about that. You and I still need to do Love is War Season 3 as well. Oh yeah, because Miyuki's voice actor, Aaron Dismuke came back, right? We do need to do that. I mean, you and I need to catch up in general, Gibson. Maybe right after this stream, you and I should jump into Fat Ass Vocal and start talking. That is a voice chat room in our Discord server, and it's spelled P-H-A-T fat, because we're all skinny asses, don't you worry. No idea if this is a hot take, but besides the great CGI, I found prehistoric planet. Is that what you're just trying to avoid saying pee-pee? Is that what you're doing? Come on, just say pee-pee. Let's be adults here. We can all accept a little bit of pee-pee in our lives. Quite mid. I mean, I want to argue with you, but I also see where you're coming from. I think it was fun. Like, I don't want another season of it, but like, I mean, if we got another season of it, there's a lot of things that they didn't touch on, like crocodilians and stuff like that would be really cool. But then it would just be like Prehistoric Planet Season 2, which is my least favorite. It has a lot of cool stuff in Prehistoric Planet Season 2, but it really felt samey. It felt like we could have just curated the best stuff from Season 2 and the best stuff from Season 1 and made a better single season. But like, I really just wanted to see other time periods. Going back there at the same time just felt a little eh. And there was a movie too, I forget. Oh, are you talking about ReZero? Oh no, you're talking about Love is War. Yeah, you're right. For the movie for Love is War, you also need to do. I quite enjoyed Ice Age, but it didn't stick with me a whole lot. I thought it was good though. I also thought it was really good. I loved the cats and the bears were really cool looking. For my vegetation surveys, the code for Ponderosa Pine is pee-pee. Yes! Pee-pee! We need more pee-pee in our life! Season 2 is a B-side clip show. And it's like, it's entertaining, but also kind of random. It is. It definitely feels like it's a B-side. Which is kind of fun in its own way. Like, I don't think I'd be as critical of Prehistoric Planet Season 2. And it makes sense. It's like a very inexpensive way of making a second season. But, like, I really want to, like, if we got more variety, I wouldn't complain about B-sides of things, you know? Like, if we then got, like, Morrison Formation and we got B-side Morrison Formation, like, cool. I guess we're getting some cool stuff. We're just getting plenty of nice exploration of the prehistoric past, but I think that's a rhetorical statement, but you know, people say it a lot, so I guess I said it. Pine Siskin is pissy. Yeah. That's good. I like, we can be very blunt and informative in the wildlife biology scene. Have you been seeing plenty of tits out there, Eric? I don't even know if there's any tits endemic to Montana, to be honest. I'm gonna piss your pants. See, this is why I'm a better human being than Bioniclesaurus. Because the only person's pants I ever piss or shit is my own. He goes out there and does it to other people. You heard it here first. Bioniclesaurus exposed. When that remaster for season 1 through 3 comes out, boycott it. I love how blue this chat got. Is that just the... Yeah, that's the moderator thing. God, I haven't been on here so long. This beat is sick. Whoever made this is a pretty cool guy. Is our video done? Oh, look at that. Let's see how it's doing while I'm live streaming. It's got 2 views in 12 minutes. Cool. I'm soaking up all the attention over here on the live stream. I'm actually quite happy with that thumbnail and title. That's fun. Oh, we got a big old question here. Thoughts on there being a new Tylosaurus species called Tylosaurus rex, which is another prehistoric animal, and one from the late Cretaceous North America known as T-Rex. Yeah, I think it's a fun little play on words. I think it's cool. There's I'm all down for like further speciation, and I'm being specific with that, but it wasn't even intentional. Because there's a, you know, I like to see that we're exploring a little bit more of what's inside of each genus, rather than just like lumping everything like Tyrannosaurus Rex. But also, I like that it kind of forces people to be more specific when they're saying T-Rex now. For like, kind of helps along with that kind of agenda anyways. So now you can't just say T-Rex, especially in a paleontological setting, and people know exactly what you're talking about. I think that's fun. Yeah, I don't know. That's, I guess, all my thoughts on that. I'm very pro more species of Tyrannosaurus. I've seen mountain chickadees and black-capped chickadees, which are in the tit family. Okay, there we go. He's got some tits. What if the DI Season 1 through 3 remaster comes out and it's just the same footage as with the new, or same footage with new audio, and it's just me ad-libbing into my mic? Oh yeah, like still all sound effects through your mouth, but it's just it's the new refined Gibson mouth quality. It's not that inferior borderline toddler mouth quality. That is a horrible sentence that I just said that could be taken out of context. God damn. Look at what DinoTube does to people. High-res mouth sounds, baby. That, unironically, sounds like one of the best ideas that you could possibly do on your channel, but also probably tedious as shit. Maybe you just need to do like a pilot episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to do like episode 1 or something, or pick a favorite episode and just like proof of concept. See how it performs. And if it ends up being good, then you just remaster the whole first season and then the whole second season doing that. That would, like, I think unironically be really funny. You know what? And I would be happy to donate my own mouth if you want more mouth characters. Well, I'm imagining I'd literally just one-take narration and sound effects for each episode, like lowest effort possible. Yeah, no, I get that. Wouldn't even pre-watch them. Yeah, like no planning, just like, yeah, on the spot, making up the sound. I think that'd be the perfect way to do it. Yeah. Like, oh shit, didn't expect that cut. That would be really fun. I love how this joke, who originally made this joke? But it's like unironically becoming a potential reality as we talk about it further. Oh, Dino Sawyer said it. Let's see how this. Yeah, there we go. It is genuinely a really good idea. How long have we been streaming now? Oh, for like 50 minutes almost. Two reviews. Oh, you're gonna do reviews this year. That's interesting. Toady episode isn't surprising. Which figure? Do you already have the figures you want to review, or are these like things you're anticipating getting? Like what's that? I feel like I could probably maybe get back into reviews a little bit too, but I really feel inspired about talking about something. What am I looking at? Step? Papo Suko. I forgot you had that. Stag. Okay, when I hover over... Does anybody else see that? There's like a weird... Is that a Japanese character? Is that kanji? And there's a step, and then you hover over it and it just says stag? Like, what's going on there? What? Oh. Oh. Oh, my internet really shit the bed there for a second. Are we good? I think we're good. I think we're fine. My internet had one of its little hiccups. It does that every once in a while. Hi, Dryptosaurus Productions. Uh-oh. YouTube is not receiving enough video. What? Why are you... Stop, YouTube. I don't know what it's complaining about. I think it must be an internet-related thing. Yeah, it says poor. Okay. Yeah, it's I'd have to find a figure that really inspires me to talk about it for some reason. It's kind of tough. Especially because I get outlets to talk with my friends about stuff, and I feel pretty satisfied about that. 3 reviews, I guess. Stag video is already half done. And then Theropod catch-up. Then Paposuko, since it's historic. Yeah, the Paposuko Bimus is definitely something to talk about. I think Creative Beast stuff is like kind of hard for me to get really excited to talk about. Because I don't really feel like I'm adding much to the conversation. I just really love him. I'm just going to praise and glaze the shit out of him. Oh, there's Scrubwood. What's up, dude? I'm going to end the stream pretty soon anyways. Besides, there's a really cool concept called self-discipline. You could try that. But, I don't know. Maybe a couple of them. Also, like, Safari and Collecta and Papo and stuff used to be a lot more fun to talk about than, like, Creative Beast, because there was, like, consistent things you could kind of critique. You could, like, celebrate when things got closer to being more accurate, and you could criticize when they were struggling with something or when they took a step backwards, you know? Especially Safari for the longest time felt like they were, like, 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. They were, like, always making progress, but they'd kind of go backwards every once in a while. And then they really shit the bed around 2020, I think. I'm excited to talk about the Theropod since I bitched so much about the Tyrannosaurus. Got to complete my character arc. Yeah, that's understandable. I don't have my bitching about the Theropods like as much on the record, so I don't know. We'll see though. There's a few I could criticize. Like I feel like I criticized the Utah Raptor a little bit and whatnot, but like it's nitpicking. Like the thing is amazing. So. Any thoughts on Kappa 6 years hence? That's a great question, actually. I don't really think about it anymore. It's kind of a word that just feels like an of that time thing, something we freaked out about. It did, you know, it had a huge part to play with me, you know, stopping working on YouTube so frequently, and also, fully encouraged me when I, like, started coming back and trickling back into Kikizilla, like, it encouraged me to be more myself and less child-friendly. Because of that thing, I think it's a lot harder for you to accuse me of being made for children now. Because I don't talk like a goody two-shoes kindergarten teacher. And so, yeah, I'm just adult collecting. Yeah. It's what effectively Kappa ended up becoming, yeah. This is like a big mental health break. Very much time capsule moment. Good lord, Tyrant's Domain is still alive. Yeah, I know. That's a pretty crazy name. I don't feel like I've heard much from Tyrant's Domain since basically Kappa. Oh yeah, hey Tyrant's Domain, I'm glad you're still alive. Oh, we're still... You're very popular amongst your friends here. Is there something I missed? Copper was probably the biggest nothing burger in human history. Way greater online censorship happens on a monthly basis now. Yeah. I mean, I think you're intentionally exaggerating, but I think there's a lot of nothing burgers that are bigger than that. Like, I mean, right off the bat, one of the biggest contenders for the biggest nothing burger in human history, Y2K, right? I mean, like, that's like what the whole thing is remembered for now, so. Or if you're my second youngest brother, 9/11, because it was faked, man. 9/11 was faked, man. I can't believe there's so many young people that are actually believing that bullshit now. To be clear, I'm saying believing that 9/11 was faked. I don't want that taken out of context. I'm not an idiot. I see the Papo Sukamaimas got mentioned. I personally can't see that thing the same way now because of DOV. DOV. I think that's your series, isn't it? I'm very much alive, just busy. At least I got all the dinosaurs unleashed on YouTube. Nice. That's really cool. I think I remember you talking about that one like forever ago. Still a better conspiracy theory than Spinosaurus. Dorso Juven. I feel like you're making that up. But then again, I'm not that much in touch with a lot of the paleo happening, or like paleo community happenings anymore. Also, what is up with this like whole ranking system we have here? This thing saying like, it's what, top fans? You guys are gaining XP? From the amount of... What? What is this? I wish I was making it up. I wish you were making it up too. I don't even know what it is. It's how much you talk? It's like, is it just like for the actual stream chat? Yeah, I don't think this was on here when I last streamed like a year ago. I don't remember a ranking system of this. I mean, it's kind of cool. It kind of encourages interaction, engagement. That's the word I want. You should be able to convert XP to real currency. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Thank goodness YouTube gamified the chat. My dopamine receptors are too fried for normal human communication. Yeah. I mean, like... I also, especially in this very small concurrent viewership right now, I love just how much this chat is like like absorbed with purple crowns with numbers and blue name tags for my moderators. It's very cool. Also, like... Okay, so it keeps your crown on there. Because at the very beginning, Alex Webb had the crown, but now Scrubwood has number 1 crown, is what I'm saying. So I guess it's like updating live? Yeah, 'cause Alex Webb's down to number 5 now. What is it? Oh. Top fans and XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get to the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers. Oh yeah, if you guys want to get a higher rank on this arbitrary ranking here in this gamified chat, send me money so you can stand out amongst these 6 other people in the chat. I'm getting hearts sent in here now. Who's doing that? Who's aura farming right now? Gibson was in this chat, but he's not. Doesn't even show him on the leaderboard. Why is that? Eric's on the leaderboard, but Gibson's not? Eric is a moderator too. What's going on with that? Gibson has such low XP somehow. I thought he's been chatting more than Eric has. The hell? A coup against Scrubwood? Oh yeah, you guys know there's just gonna be a little battle royale going on in the chat now. Can I get XP for sending a Papo Polacanthus? If you send it to Gibson, yes. If you send it to me, I guess I'll give you half the XP if you send it to me, because then I have to send it to him. Oh, you're simply above it. The leaderboard is beneath me. Plebeian. Like, literally everybody in the chat right now is either a moderator or in the top 3. There's apparently 3 other people watching, but they're not chatting right now. So, that's all we have. There's all this color just in here. Oh, YouTube, you're so cute. I bet these features are really neat in a live stream that has more than 7 people, you know? Like, I think at 8 is exactly where it starts becoming interesting, right? That's gotta be it. If we could just get one more concurrent viewer. Where's David? I'll go pester him. I need one more viewer on my stream so that this gamification of the chat can make sense and we can also feel fulfilled in life. You know what? The album is almost done playing, so how about we just go to the end of the album and then I'll end the live stream. We'll just do that. So we have a nice little... It'll be like basically an hour and 20 minutes. The album is exactly an hour and 20 minutes, so it should be about an hour and 20 minute stream. That's a decent length. Every time the Papo Pola is brought up, I genuinely get struck with sudden fear of finding another one in my sock drawer or some shit. Well, maybe you're just looking in the wrong drawer, man. Maybe you're just looking in the wrong drawer. I don't. How public is that info, Gibson? Like, do people know about that? Have you talked about it in one of your collection videos? I really don't know where that info is in the aether. Friendly reminder that the Papo the Polapanthrosaurus is a better Tatankacephalus than Polacanthus. That is a poll. I think I talked about it in Toady Secrets. Oh, that would make sense. Tatankasaurus sounds, or Tatanka can't. What do you call it? Cephalus. Tatankacephalus. It's a really cool name. Buffalo. What does cephalus mean? Like buffalo head or something? No. What is cephalus is the same thing in Pachycephalosaurus. What does that mean? Oh, it does mean head. Okay. Bison head. There's not even a picture on Wikipedia for what the hell this thing is. Is this an AI thing? What the hell am I looking at? This first picture of Tatankacephalus has like just an exploding piece of bark right next to a completely stationary Tatankacephalus. Its head does look very bison-like. I see what they're talking about with that. Very bison-like. That's a cool name. And actually understandable. Interesting. Okay. It's in the Oh, you're talking about Aquatsides. Ah! I have no knowledge of the sock drawer, but to be fair, I have been MIA in the community since 2020. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, basically, I have too. So, long story short, Gibson has famously shit on the Papo Polacanthus because it's so bad. He bought it because he's super excited about it, thought it looked cool, and then he, like, turned around on it. He hated on it and shit on it so frequently with us in a friend group that we, we had a big trip in 2021 where we were all going out to Washington State to get together. Eric and Gibson already lived there, but David lived in Massachusetts, still does. I lived in Tennessee at the time, because I just moved to Tennessee. So I flew up to Boston with David. We ended up finding... How many did we find? It was 2, right? I think it was just 2 Polacanthus. And we bought them both, brought them with us to Washington and surprised Gibson about it. And it's on Aquat CDs. That video of us doing that, I believe we have it on Aquat CDs. And then... Oh, okay. David gave you the second one. So you had 2 already. You had 2 of them. And then we came and showed up with 2 more of them. Yeah, and then it's become a trend. Let's just say that. And, I mean, whatever the number is exactly he's at right now is probably not what he will have buried with him when he dies. Because he's definitely, like, even if he's cremated, we're putting all of his ashes in, like, a little box with all the Polacanthuses that we bought him throughout his life, and then he's just going straight into a hole. Yes, 2 already. You guys made it 4. Then things continued. Yeah, okay. Yep. It's gonna be fun because they're probably gonna get more stagnated throughout our lives. You know, you'll be like 80 years old and we'll be like, "Oh my God, dude, we found another one and we stashed it in your child." Like maybe your child just says it keistered. They're like in prison at that point, you know? And they just like, they come out of prison and you're welcoming them there and they're like, "Hey, I've stored this for you." And then they just like pull it out of their ass. And you're just like, "What the fuck? Another one of these?" And then there was another one later in life before you die, you know? At some point, it may actually become a challenge of finding Polacanth. Yeah. So far, we keep finding them in numbers. Is it not retired? I thought it was retired. Is it really not retired? Does Papo have a website? They do. Dinosaurs. If this motherfucker's still on this website. He's still on the website. Oh my God. When the hell was this thing made? Some of these other guys have gotten at least repaints. That Chronosaurus is so cursed and weird. Oh my God, that Mosasaurus. There's some weird motherfuckers I forgot about in here. That young mammoth. That's not even a baby mammoth. That's a young mammoth. This song slaps. Oh my God, that Ionosaurus needs to go to hell. What's up with people like not making good Ionosauruses? Even the great Creative Beast Studio made a crappy Ionosaurus. Where is Mesozoic Isle episode 3? It's somewhere in Gibson's grave with all of his Polacanthuses. I don't know, to be honest. There, I said it. Oh. Scrubwood has to ask for episode 3 every day or he explodes. Yeah. 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 You know, I think... No, I did, yeah. I kind of briefly mentioned this in, my new update video. But I'm going to take a calculated risk here about getting people excited for something that might never happen. But, then again, I'm already kind of, 10 feet into the ground anyways, so, I mean, why not just keep digging? Mesozoic Isle might come back. Might. We'll see. MI episode 3 is in the same place as season 5 episode 8. wherein that you ask, well, if we knew the episodes would have come. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. But, a few weeks ago, I went on a hike. I'm here in Colorado, and I go on hikes like almost every week. And I went on a hike and went up the trail, Fern Lake Trail. It was an 11-mile hike. It took me like 7.5 hours. And I hiked that trail a lot to film Mesozoic Isle, like almost 20 times. And it was almost completely unrecognizable. Basically, 5 to 6 years ago, there was a big forest fire that wiped it out. I got sunburned pretty bad because I wasn't expecting to have no shade on the entire walk. Literally 11 miles of no shade, no trees. It was awful. Like, it genuinely, like, it looked awful. And it was, like, the worst part was that there was, like, it's been, like, 5 or 6 years, there's almost no baby trees coming back. It takes a long time for these things to be seeded, but it's sad. Because, like, we over-control forest fires, and then this place hadn't had any low-temp ones, so it had a huge, really high-temperature forest fire, and it wiped everything out. And it was borderline, like, a life-changing experience. That I fell in love with, like, hiking. I had so many spiritual moments. I'm not a spiritual person, but I would describe them as, like, spiritual. Like, really developed character within me along that trail. And I really feel connected a lot to it. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo of it. Oh my god, yeah, I don't even think you guys know I have any tattoos since the last video I ever heard. I have a GMK Godzilla tattoo, which is awesome. I also have a alligator footprint on my leg. I could talk about those a little bit more if you guys are interested. But long story short, I felt like I missed it so much. It was so sad seeing the land like that it genuinely motivated me to, like, go and dig out this whole season that I've already filmed in this beautiful place and, like, kind of revitalize it in a way. I've already talked about and, like, thought about the fact that if I brought Mesozoic Isle back, it would have to be, like, I'd have to re-edit it and cut out a lot of, like, fat in the show. And I don't know if I want to go back and, like, completely, like, scan the whole thing and rewrite things, but, like, I have my editing software back, and I could do it. I could also reduce how many sound effects I add in it. I don't know. I'm feeling the most motivated I have in, like, half a decade to make Mesozoic Isle again. I might do it. Like, it's weird because on one side, I don't want to open up Pandora's box and, like, you know, release episode 3, and then people are like, okay, it's back. I gotta do episode 4. And then I feel that kind of pressure again. But at the same time, I definitely feel like I would need the kind of pressure and the seeing the reactions from the show in order to, like, be motivated to keep doing it. So I don't know. And my feature-length movie theatrical release when? Unironically, I could probably do that, but it'd be too long of a movie. I think there's too much stuff in it. I think it'd have to be like a 3-hour movie. You're down for like a fucking 3-hour movie, maybe. Also sounds like I'd have to be recutting a lot of stuff. I think it'd be easier to just release them in episodes. But that's good to hear. My choice to describe DI as deprioritized is so polite yet so scathing in retrospect. Wait, you don't like the BOTM INA source model? I'm actually really surprised to hear that. If so, why do you not like it if you don't mind me asking? I mean, of course you can ask. You don't have to worry about asking. I really don't like its face. It's like, its face is inaccurate. It's got a really stubby nose, and, like, it's really smushed. And it's just, its head sculpt just looks really sauceless. It's just, like, really soggy looking. I don't like it. It doesn't capture the animal's head as well as I feel like it should. I mean, there's so many other great examples of it. I still have the Safari Aniosaurus over there. There's a really solid model by How Long Good. There's, like, 2 of them. I haven't bought that one because it's, like, I don't really want 2 of the figures, but dude, Lawrence of Arabia, my favorite movie, is 4 hours. Obligating yourself to do more by releasing episode 3 is a good point. That's why I can guarantee that if episode 8 ever came out, that means episode 9 is already done too. Well, you see, I actually was talking to Scrubwood Studios like a week or so ago, and that's the thing is, like, he was suggesting that I just, like, finish the whole show and then release it at once. But my problem with that is that there's, like, I'm too early in the season to do that. Like that's like 15 episodes, you know, well, 13 more episodes that I'd have to do, and I just like, if I get that deep into it, I'm gonna get really unmotivated. I think I need to have the pressure of people being like, I want to see the next one, like see how much people still care about it in order to see it. I might do episode 3. I mean, episode 3 was mostly edited anyways. I just need to finish the sound effects, which if I maybe did a new philosophy to it, maybe I could test the waters with it. I don't know, but that's very much a Pandora's box, and I don't know if I'm ready to do that. The BOTM Inosaurus was a woefully underdeveloped beak. Yeah, I agree. I would watch a 3-hour MI movie. You guys were all just like, I'm so down bad for this big, bloated Mesozoic movie. Lost my number 2. Oh, we're already having a throne change. Dinosaur has come up from number 3, and Dryptosaurus Productions is number 3 now. There's a word you can use to give some people PTSD. Oh, deprioritized, yeah. Oh yeah, that one masterpiece of a video you made. Oh, deprioritized, that's what you were talking about, yeah. Might is a stronger word than I expected. This feels like news. It is kind of news, yeah. Let's see. And it's generally motivated by, I mean, like the message about and Mesozoic Isle has always been very centered on like the environment and stuff, and seeing something that I so personally am attached to is really motivating me to kind of it's weird. I wasn't expecting it either, but like I felt a strong surge of motivation to go back to Mesozoic Isle, which is fucking bizarre. So we'll see. I will use my crown for evil. Oh my god! How did Sawyer just... Wow! You got up there! And frickin' Scrubwood just got deprioritized himself. He got sent down to number 2. What would be cool... Wait, Dryptosaurus Productions isn't even number 3 anymore? Alex Webb is. Dude, how is Alex Webb... Like, Alex Webb hasn't commented as much as you. How do you get these XP things? I'm so confused how this game works. Dude, it's so odd. I don't understand how you guys are doing this. Like, I don't get what the rules are, how you guys are throwing back and forth. This is so odd. I'm fascinated by this. It is rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. That's... Yeah, no, I'm seeing this correctly. The amount of messages that somebody's putting in does not seem to accurately correlate to what your rank is. I mean, Dinosaur has a really good point. Yeah, Blundergosh is involved. I wonder if anyone at YouTube understands the mechanics. That would be kind of funny if they're all like, we just kind of threw some things and then we plugged it in. We're not exactly sure how it works, but people seem to be happy with it. They love it just as much as removing the dislike button. Or the dislike counter, at least. It's just RNG. Doesn't seem quite RNG, but maybe it's like biased or rigged RNG. I don't know. However, whatever it is, Dinosaur has figured it out. Also, I'm looking at the XP here because I can see the XP ranking. I don't know if you guys can see that. But Dinosaur and Scrubwood Studios are both tied with 150 XP. And then Alex Webb has 100. And Dryptosaurus Productions is now like tied with everybody else for 75. So it's like you're getting intervals of like 25 XP or something like that. I don't even know how. Maybe it's the amount of time. There's like benchmarks of time you're spending in the chat and still messaging it's giving you. I don't know. Might I remind you that YouTube added an AI video summary feature? Yeah, there is no tie. And I made it summarize gigabyte special. We got RN Jesus, please give me #1 crown. Yeah, you gotta hope that RN Jesus takes the wheel there. I turned on the leaderboard in my settings, so I should be able to get on there now, but I still have 0 XP after like 20 minutes. Oh wait, like you have to turn it on? Like you turned it off or something? Oh, I could turn on timestamps? Oh, that's like when you guys sent the messages. Okay. Oh yeah, you're on the leaderboard now, Gibson. You have 50 XP. Okay. Am I on the leaderboard? Oh, Gibson just went up to number 5? What the fuck? He got 75 XP now? What is going on? How is he skyrocketing? Gibson just went from, like, nothing up to, like, basically the same amount as everybody on here. How the shit? Send live chat messages and send super chats or super stickers. What? Is it counting streaks? Like how quickly I said? No, I don't think so, because Dryptosaurus Productions had a long streak there where he was like messaging more than anybody, and that's when he literally lost it, is when he had the streak. There's only like 5 people using the chat. I mean, yeah. There is only like 5 people in the chat. At least we have somebody without the top 3 badges now, I guess. Alex Webb has just been like MIA from the chat, but he's just like ghost hoarding their 3rd spot. That is so funny. I am fascinated by this. And I'm not on there. Okay, so it doesn't let me, like, soak up my own points. Unless I have to turn on my own... I don't know. I don't even know if I can access those settings in here. What if I just, like, watch the stream from here? I don't even know if I can... Can I, like... Yeah... Reactions, pop out chat, top fans. Nope. Doesn't look like it'll let me do that. Good. Okay, good night. Cheers for the stream. I'm about to end it anyways. Thanks for jumping in, Scrubwood. The only thing, or the crown only chooses the one who is pure of heart. I would love if, as you're boasting about this, you lose that crown. That would just be very poetic. That's interesting that you're accusing him of using it for evil and tyranny, Mr. Tyrant's Domain. Well, I mean, you are making solid progress. Like, I don't know how you went up the leaderboard so fast. But it seems like Dinosaur is going to keep his #1 crown, because I'm about to end the stream here in a second. It doesn't look like anybody's been able to take it from him, so... Dryptosaurus is fighting. He's going. Yeah, you go, dude. But unfortunately, I think you're going to have to cough up the dough if you want to get up there, buddy. Give me the super chats. So you can win over the crowd just as I end the live stream. Sadly, God's rules are unclear, just like life, and YDI was never finished. Sent $500 to Kiki. Man, it's fine if you want to rebel. I love that you can fucking buy your crown. You really can. I mean, it's one of the 2 ways it lists. It says you can gain XP by sending live chat messages or sending super chats and super stickers. That's the only 2 ways you can do it. And they're vague on the sending live chat messages. Like, I mean, look at all the messages Dryptosaurus Productions is sending here. I mean, he's my #1 fan. I don't know why Dinosaurus got it, because it must be able to detect his heart. Maybe he's right. Maybe he just got his heart in this more than Dryptosaurus. Dryptosaurus is like desperately clawing, but Dinosaur he's got his hand in my heart, or somewhere else to persuade me. Dryptosaurus, you can have an honorary crown. Look, he's now giving out participation awards. He's got this crown. It says that it resets it, so next time we stream, I'm so curious to see if Dinosaur is gonna be up there again. Man, I really thought I was onto something when I shot up to 75, and now I'm just dead in the water again. Maybe it like retroactively caught you. I don't even know. Why am I trying to come up with a logic to this bullshit? It makes no fucking sense. You know what? We have 6 concurrent viewers and 9 chat rate. I think that is the perfect 2 numbers to end the stream off on. So, thank you guys for hanging out. You have a video on my channel to watch that just got uploaded a little bit ago if you need more of me. And by the way, I sent this message a while ago, but you missed it. I listened to the Ultimate Prey and it's so peak. Oh, thank you! Awesome! I don't know how I didn't see that message. Wait, you sent it in here? I don't know how I didn't see that. Binocle can I have an honorary crown. He is a no. Oh, Binocle can have an honorary crown. Message retracted. I can put him in timeout for retracting his message. Well, thank you very much for listening to The Ultimate Prey. I'm really glad you liked it. I'm very flattered. I am still very proud of that album. I think I've come around to being just proud of it. I had a long time where I was really scrutinizing it and being hard on it because I'm like, I wish I did this better and whatnot. But it's a fun time capsule now, and I'm much better at music production than I was. And I'm currently working on my second album. It's planned to release next year. I feel really good about it. And I'm also doing other music stuff right now that you guys, can't see as like easily as that. But like, if you go to like Raul Ramos's live streams on his channel, you'll hear some of my music I've made for him. And also Creative Beast has some little music snippets I made for them. Well, I guess they're only using the one for the intro right now, but yeah, there's little bits that'll be popping up with Torvis Pax. Torvis Pax will be coming. I have a single that's planned to release in August, which I'm really excited about. Another paleo themed one, which I'm really hyped. I think it's the best song I've written so far, so I'm really excited about that one. Although I only got in at the end. Devil Horn Face was amazing and my favorite from the album. Oh, thank you. Devil Horn Face is one I'm really happy with as well, which is why it got a single. I think right now my favorites from the album, it's tough. I like all the singles. All the singles are good, but I really love Shield Dance and the title track, the very 2 last songs in the album. I really love those 2. I'm also really happy with Sexual Dimorphism, and there's so many good ones. There's so many good ones, man. I'm really proud of that album. I think it's really cool. It's creative. It's different. It's fun to have it dinosaur themed, and it's not like the most clear because I don't have lyrics for the whole thing. But the whole story is about my journey from being depressed and suicidal, and learning to love myself and accept myself for who I am, and stand up for what I believe in. Becoming the Ultimate Prey, and I'm still very happy with that album. I'm having my insecure, dissatisfied phase with my music right now, including the EP that's like a month old. Everyone just listen to the next thing I release. It'll be perfect in every way this time. Duh! Yeah, like, dude, I feel like that happens just... are you saying you're just dissatisfied with like everything right now? You're going through like a whole ego crisis? That's fun. I definitely have felt that. But you've got a lot more material that I guess you're lumping under that umbrella. Well, shut up, idiot. Your fucking music is amazing and it makes me jealous all the time. So shut the fuck up. Anywho, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you guys soon whenever I get the chance to live stream again. And you guys should keep seeing Kiki and Coffee stuff slowly pumping out. And, yeah. Alright. Bye-bye, guys. Sayonara, but... it is throwing Japanese on here. Whenever it... That's interesting. It thinks you're speaking Japanese. Alright.